So as we were saying, much speculation as to whether or not Israel will send in those ground troops. A little earlier, I spoke to Colonel Avital Leibovich from the Israeli army. Now, she told me the decision on a ground operation has not yet been made, but those reservists are on standby.
I think that the bigger risk is not of our soldiers going inside Gaza, should the opportunity be, but the big risk is actually the lives of the people. They are under risk for the past decade, and so they're under ongoing risk. They have to sleep in shelters many nights. They have to make sure their children are protected, their homes are sheltered. These are the real heroes in Israel. We're talking about 3 million people in Israel, which is nearly half of the population here.
What about the people in Gaza, though, should you go in? We saw what happened last time, back in 2008, so many civilians killed. How on earth can you avoid that, should you go in on the ground into Gaza?
I think that as technological aid develops and we have more assets today, we have more capabilities of using precise munitions in order to decrease as much as possible and minimize human casualties and collateral damage. I believe that you can see today, I mean, we are 4 days into the operation. We targeted more than 800 targets in Gaza.
I wanted to ask about that. 800
after all, the
targets. Are there really 800 targets
low
in Gaza to be hit? I mean, that seems an extraordinary number.
It is. It is an extraordinary number. I think it just indicates the amount of explosives and rockets in the Gaza Strip.
So is it
and you know what else is extraordinary? The fact that 650 rockets were fired just in 4 days. That's also a huge number. Imagine that every rocket has its own launcher, which means they need 650 launching sites just in those 4 days.
Colonel
We're
Leibovich,
talking about a barrel of explosives in Gaza.
The strikes that you're launching on Gaza, are they only, though, at military personnel and military hardware? Are you not also targeting the political side of Gaza, Hamas, the political side? We know, for example, Ismail Haniyeh's headquarters have been hit. He's a Hamas leader, but he's not a Hamas military leader.
The political side is a disguise for military and terror activity. Hamas is a terror organization. It doesn't matter what's the name of the wings of Hamas. It can be agriculture, it can be culture, and it can be political. But still, everything is under one title, which is terror. If a leader, Hamas leader called Haniyeh or another leader called something else, incites for kidnapping soldiers, that's not your average political leader, is it?
So the aim is also to take out Hamas as an organization. Is that the aim of this operation?
The aim is to cripple the capabilities of all terror organizations inside Gaza that currently and for the past decade have been using these terror capabilities to target Israelis. It can be Hamas, it can be Islamic Jihad, and it can be others.